Hello. This video is based on the skit in the Shulman DVD of Catherine, Kendall, and Scott. They were, as you recall, working through some difficult times in session with the work phase as Scott was having a hard time working on the goal that they had set previously. We're picking up where they left off, looking maybe 1 to 2 weeks later at a new session. I'm sorry for the length of time. Please feel free to cut us off at 8 minutes. We went 10 on accident. We got into it, I guess. Thank you. Hi, Scott. It's good to see you today.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
Anything in particular successful or great in the last couple of weeks or today?
I'd say about the same.
Okay, what do you mean?
I don't know, it's hard.
It's fair.
Hard to talk about.
I'm sensing maybe some things came up since last session.
Not a little bit, the same things that were there last session.
Okay. By the same things, do you mean what you had said by things being too much? That was something that came up a few times.
Well, it's just hard for me to think about what happened.
That makes sense.
So I don't like talking about it.
Do you think maybe what you described as being hard over the last couple of weeks, has anything increased in your mind or yourself since our last conversation that might make it more hard or more difficult?
No, I think my feelings are the same level. I just don't understand why I'm feeling like that.
Wow, okay. So feelings might be coming up and you don't understand what they are.
Maybe I'm wrong. No, I don't know.
Why would you be wrong? You're the expert on yourself.
No expert.
Sure you are. Sure you are.
I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm. What would you like to get out of today? How can I be useful to you?
Maybe get me on the right path. I don't know.
Some more.
Understand. Small down.
Okay.
Something like that.
That's fair. It
Maybe.
sounds like that understanding is important to you right now.
Yeah, because it helps people, or helps me fix things if I understand where it came from.
Do you think last time, did you develop any new understandings? Maybe during session or after session or in the time in between?
Maybe I felt more comfortable talking a little
Wow, okay.
bit. Maybe.
Can you say more about that?
I don't know. It's hard to talk about it, so I'm not sure why I'd be more. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure why. I just feel a little more relaxed is a good way to say it.
And can I share some observations I have between the two? You know, last time you had your affect was, your way you looked like you were feeling was kind of, I don't know, a little more closed off and not as bright. And you seemed a little more upset and tense. But today, you seem happier in a way, or maybe more relaxed, or looser. And I've noticed that. And more talkative, certainly.
I'm not. Maybe it's part of what we talked about last time, where you didn't want to talk about anybody because I was upset about what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
What's changed today?
maybe it's just a little longer than from when it happened, so a little more distant.
So time helped a little bit with that. Um, I'm sensing that even though it's hard, you want to work through some of this. You come to some decisions.
Yeah, well, it's hard. I don't want to be stuck in a roadblock. Is the way to say it. You think?
What does that roadblock mean? That's a very good way to picture it, actually.
I don't quite understand it all the way, so I can't explain it.
Okay, it's fair.
But it's just a word. It's a way to say it. So.
Maybe you feel it's keeping you from doing something or keeping you from something in your life.
Maybe I don't quite understand it, so I don't know what. I'm not sure how to answer that.
So, what we could start talking about is what we talked about last time and some short term planning around what you might need, what might be useful to you. And we could spend the next few sessions working on that. How do you feel about that?
I think I like small steps, so if we went real slow, it might be okay.
That's fair. And I always say, let's start small, work big, and go as many smalls as we need in between. That's fair. How's that sound?
Sounds good, I guess.
Okay. What area do you think would be most beneficial to you to work on with small steps?
I'm not sure. Maybe from where the beginning of things started with this problem I had.
Well, something I'm gonna go. Just something I've heard you say is, I don't understand my feelings. And do you think maybe that was back in the beginning where this all started, or is it something different?
Well, maybe it's from. I'm not sure. It's good. I'm not sure how it started. I know how it started, but I'm not sure why it led to where it led. Where my feelings went that way, I guess. I'm having a problem with it.
Okay. Do you think if we spend the next, maybe the rest of today, and maybe let's say 2 or 3 sessions, maybe exploring feelings and what they might mean to you especially, how would you feel about maybe setting that as a short-term goal?
What do you mean a short-term goal?
Something that we can work on for a short period of time, so a few small steps.
That might be all right. Depends what it is, though. I'm not sure what you're gonna be asking. So
Okay. Well, what if it was about, what about feelings would you like to work on? 'Cause you're in the driver's seat here, truly.
I think that's one of my problems is I don't know where to start.
Okay.
I know there's feelings there, but I don't know where to start with them to get it back. In order or try to help me. I guess is the way to say it.
That's fair. Maybe that's a good place to start.